Welcome to the Nut House Studio and another edition of the Soapbox Smorgasbord podcast presented by Gone Squirrel Radio. Grab your favorite tasty snack, sit back and enjoy the show.
Hey everyone, welcome in for episode 26, the soft reboot. I am your host, Jason Parker, and this is my friend Ray, who is going to be kind of the new face that you'll be seeing on the episodes. Ray, tell everyone a little bit about yourself.
My name's Ray.
I just said that.
I work in Lawrence. I'm also a freelance graphic artist. So,
Father
my
of
hobbies,
three.
Yeah, I got 3 kids. Yeah. Sorry, ladies.
So that's basically your hobbies right there.
Yeah, that's most of my time. So
yeah.
But other than that, I like to paint and anything creative. I love it.
So as you see, we're kind of in a new space. The old studio was at Ryan's house, and he's got some things that he's going to be working on separately, and you will still see him around some. We're still good friends, and yeah, nothing negative happened. Is just just a difference of what we are wanting to do right now, and so right now this is the new studio for now, and it may change again, but for now this is kind of similar setup to what we had before. We'll still be doing that way the bracket thing again. We'll still be doing the format will pretty much be near the same for the regular episodes, and then we have other styles of episodes that we will be adding.
Are we gonna use the bracket?
Yeah, not this episode.
Okay,
but yeah. So as always,
stay tuned.
I'm going to kick stuff off with some snacks, and luckily you've got some water ready. I have these Murray's brand rattlesnake cheddar, and this is habanero pepper and tequila cheese.
Tequila. Ooh, I've
So-
never had tequila with the cheese.
I'm gonna break off a piece because I don't know how hot this is, and this is why I set water aside. It's got a nice bite.
Yeah, for me, it's not that. It's got an edge, but
It doesn't come right away though.
Yeah, it's not
now it's
killing
creeping up
me.
on you, huh?
A little bit.
Mm-hmm. I like it.
It's kind of more like a greasy cheese.
Ooh, yeah. I can taste the
Yeah,
tequila.
now it's kicking in. Now it's really kicking in. Well, it's delicious. It's like those flaming hot Cheetos.
I like it. I got our cups of water there, but to kind of show that we're not really about talking about politics, I got this Always Ask Avery brand soda from Mass Street Soda, and the flavor is called None of the Above. It's a little blurry to see. We're going to try to get the lighting figured out in here. But yeah. Ooh, it is a twist
Whoa.
top. I was about to say, don't tell me I just screwed myself over.
It's okay. I got a bottle opener in my keys.
All right. It says citrus flavored. It kind of looks
Citrus.
like squirt.
Oh my!
So-
None of the above.
Ooh, it smells like squirt too. It doesn't taste like squirt though.
Should we drink it like it's wine?
No.
Sniff it.
You got to try to. One thing you got to work on a little bit is you got to try to keep the mic close, but still be able to consume.
Yeah, that's kind of that's gonna be a trick.
So this is what I usually do right here. Is
You hold it.
yep, and then. So it kind of tastes like a light squirt.
It does. It makes me think of a mix of Sprite mixed with like a touch of lemonade.
Yeah, it's not bad. I like it.
No, not horrible.
Let's see what else we got. I do have I got these at World Market. I got a box full of snacks, and I'm trying to figure out what order is best to go in. These are, it's called International Scandal, I guess is the flavor. These are wing flavored, and this is ancho kimchi, and the brand is Henrietta Said, I guess. And let's see what these are about. They're red, so that's usually a sign something spicy.
They're going to be hot.
So we're gonna. Ray's kind of familiar with the format. He's kind of followed the podcast a little bit. So we will do snacks, and then we will get into asking some icebreaker questions. That kind of opens up some stuff for Ray, so then you guys know a little bit more about him.
Yeah.
Little bit of backstory. Him and I used to work with his mom at Checkers for a couple of years, and that's when I first met him. Back in 2005 is when I worked at Checkers.
Yeah, I was little then.
And then, in the early 2010s, when he met his the mother of his children.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's kind of when we became friends. So early 2000s, 10s.
Yeah, then we just hung out like all the time. So.
And now we're doing podcasts together. Those aren't spicy at all. They got a good flavor, but they're not spicy. Actually, I really like those.
Yeah, it's not bad.
I was kind of expecting, like, anytime I've had anything kimchi, it's been spicy.
They taste like buffalo wings.
Yeah.
But
So snack time basically sounds like ASMR because like they get like your lips smacking and not
Ladies,
bad.
Enjoy.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're good.
Yeah.
I might go buy some of these.
World Market, yeah. I'll let you finish up on those. Or if you want to keep snacking on them while we're doing the podcast. That's usually what we end up doing. Next little thing we got is I got this at Squishington's candy shop downtown. And this is a blueberry flavored moon pie.
Did not know these existed.
I didn't either. I just found mint chocolate the other day too.
Well, when you pulled it out of the bag, I was like, why is it blue?
It's very blueberry. Smell it. Very blueberry smelling. Very blue. It's like a blue waffle.
It's like the blueberry
thing.
muffin. You said a blue waffle.
That's pretty good. I think my least favorite part about moon pies is the cookie part, just because it like.
Yeah, it's like a soft dough cookie.
Well, it crumbles.
Yeah, it's really crumbly.
But yeah, it's not bad. Okay.
Definitely got a really strong blueberry flavor.
I got a little variety of hot sauces. That one is the final thing that we will do.
The ghost pepper.
You'll see.
Oh my.
It's initiation, basically. Do you like mochi?
I've never had it.
Okay. So this is Royal Family, and this is maple pancake mochi. And my wife is a huge mochi fan. So, as soon as you open it, smells like syrup.
Oh man.
Okay.
It's like a little piece of syrupy pancake.
It's not for everybody. It's like a gooey dough.
Is it a gummy?
Kinda.
It feels like a gummy.
That's so good. It tastes like you're eating a waffles and syrup gummy.
I feel like my kids would love this. They should
My
hand
kids
this out
do.
at Halloween.
Yep. I don't know what that was. All right.
Like a trash can.
Yeah, I'll get it figured out. We'll get there. I've just been making a little pile. So we're gonna take a little break from the sweet stuff, and we are going to go with Mexican street corn elote flavored Pringles that I did not know existed till today.
It's not elote. It's elote.
Okay, whatever. Shh. Take a couple. Ooh, you know what? Here we go. Okay, so try one without first.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Okay, now we are going to try extra tingly sauce by Tingly Ted's. There's a little bear on there. Pick this up at Menards. So I am going to put that. Put a little bit of that on one of your chips. Ooh.
Tingly Ted's.
Whoa. That's very peppery and very vinegary.
Yeah, well, it was mixed by Ed and Ted.
Oh.
So.
Mike. Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
It's peppery and vinegary.
It's like peppery at first, and then you get that vinegar really strong.
Yeah. So I got a couple chips left over there?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, man.
I like Frank's Red Hot.
Red Hots.
So
You put it on everything?
Yep. Not on everything. Bailey told me no. So this is Frank's Red Hot dill pickle flavor. And come on. Ooh, I'm seeing pepper flavor. Either that's dill or that's
It's probably
I
pepper
think
flakes.
that's dill. Here you go.
It's green, so it's definitely dill.
Oh man, that's a strong pickle smell. I like that. That'd be awesome on some fries.
Or like a cheeseburger.
That might be one of my favorite sauces. That's
That's
good. I like that.
I would put this on a cheeseburger.
You know what that'd be good on is a Cuban.
Yeah. Definitely a good sauce or a
Mhm.
sandwich.
We'll have to figure out something. I might get like a little end table over here to kind of set stuff over or something. Let's see. What can we do? Oh, while we're on a pickle kick. I know. Sweets are the easiest thing to do. So
He
this
said pickle kick.
this is dill pickle taffy.
Oh, what?
Uh,
Why does that exist?
I don't know. And I got it at Squishington's as well. Squishington's has a bunch of cool stuff. They're next to Liberty Hall that we have here in Lawrence.
Oh, that's that candy shop, right?
Yeah.
My kids love that.
It's
They love that
expensive.
place. It is. But it's great.
Mm-hmm. I was getting something cold in the bag, so now it's like hard. That's good. I don't get the pickle yet. Okay, now I get the pickle flavor.
It's like mostly sweet, but with like a hint of
Mhm.
pickle.
Did you finish your soda stuff?
No.
Okay.
My dentist is going to hate me, though.
Mm-hmm. Brush your teeth. Floss twice.
Definitely going to have to.
Finish your little juice. Because the next thing we have to try is Bones Coffee Company French Toast Cold Brew Latte. Sounded pretty good.
I like coffee.
If you guys have not noticed already, behind Ray is on that TV is all the artwork that we used to have kind of displayed on the wall at the old studio, except for there's more of it.
Oh, this seems like something I would.
Oh, that's good. And that's got milk to it, so that'll help us out in a few minutes.
Oh, good. Good. Yeah.
Here you go. Go ahead and finish off the can. Finish this elote. Just to piss you off. Elote, whatever. How do you say it?
Elote?
Yeah, well, who's that?
There you go.
Okay.
See, I like drinking this kind of stuff, like coffee drinks instead of like Red Bull or.
Yeah, I'm not a huge.
Like, I'm not against energy drinks, but
I'm not a huge Red Bull fan. My wife likes Red Bull.
I feel like this is just easier to drink.
Okay, we're gonna go spicy, then sour, then sweet, then back to spicy. So these are gummy chili peppers.
Uh-oh.
And these are filled.
They look spicy.
Yep.
Oh, but they smell sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yum. Oh, they're jelly filled.
I'm not getting anything spicy.
Nope.
Oh, it's supposed to be?
I don't think it's supposed to be.
And they're all the same. Yeah.
I think they're just gummies that are shaped like chili
Well,
peppers.
but it says that it's hot. And these are Vital brand.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're not.
The jelly is a little hot.
Okay. All right. This
the jelly's
is
a little hot, like after a while.
This is Sour Punch Bites, and this is Pickle Roulette.
Sounds like some sort of bachelorette
All
party
right.
game, but
I'll put like 4 or 5 on there, and then we'll give her a go. Oh, you got like little bits of every snack.
Yep.
Okay. Bon appetit. I think I got green apple for the first one.
What brand is this?
What is this?
Was it Airheads?
No, not Airheads. Sour Punch.
Mm.
Okay, so my first one, I think is obviously green apple. So it's green apple, pickle, watermelon, and lemon lime.
Oh. Oh, they're all mixed in the bag. Mine was definitely green apple first.
I think
Now
that was
it's lime.
watermelon. Or lemon lime.
It was definitely lime.
I can't tell. I'm not getting pickle on anything. I don't know. Maybe they lied to us.
Maybe it's difficult to get that pickle flavor.
I think I just got pickle. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know.
Oh, I think that was watermelon. I like watermelon.
Yeah.
That was good.
I got next up. I got
balls.
Camel Ball bubble gum, and it says extra sour, which is kind of bull crap from the last time. Look at that! You open it up, and it just looks like a nut. Looks like a testicle.
Ew. Really?
Yeah, it looks like a testicle right there.
Gross.
Mm.
It's like an egg.
Mm-hmm.
Huevos. Ugh.
Y'all like sour? Huh?
Yeah.
That's not really that sour.
At first it is.
Yeah.
Maybe I just went ugh because it felt like.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Hey, it turned into bubblegum though.
Yep.
No, it's bubblegum flavor.
Try one of these.
It says liquid filled.
Yeah. Of course, it's a nut.
Wait, what do I do with my gum?
Just spit it out. Put it in one of your wrappers. Swallow it. I don't care. Dude, I've swallowed gum my whole life. I'll never... I don't know.
And look at you now. No.
Shut up. That's a sympathy weight. All right.
What is this blue thing?
Try it first, and I'll tell you.
Oh! Nope.
Mega sour raspberry.
Oh. Whew. I've tasted some pretty bad stuff, but that is...
Now, take a drink of your water.
Jesus.
It tastes like you're drinking Kool-Aid, doesn't it?
What the hell? It's weird.
Oh,
Why
man.
is that? Is it because
Ugh.
it was just so sour?
Yes.
Like regular water tastes delicious to us now?
That's the most sour thing I've ever had in my life.
Oh, man. That is super sour.
Mm-hmm.
That would be a good prank candy. Just give it to someone who's like, you having a bad day? Here, try some of these.
Oh, man.
God.
Like, my teeth feel all, like, chalky now from it. Ugh. All right.
I still got taffy in mine.
I need some sugar to...
To
So this
counterbalance
is
the sugar.
Sapori del Fornero. I don't know. Italian fine pastry. These are
Ooh.
cocoa and hazelnut
Italian.
mini cannolis. I love me some Italian snacks.
Cannolis.
Ooh, I almost dropped one. Grab you a cannoli.
Definitely crunchy.
Mm-hmm. I like it.
It's really chocolatey.
I just licked my finger and had stuff from the sour piece of candy on there. Do you want to do
Good.
one more sweet, or do you want to skip and go to the spicy? Okay. Last sweet thing I have is Tunox tea cake, and this is dark chocolate. These came from World Market.
Ooh, look at that. It's fancy.
It is very fancy.
Oh, it's a marshmallow.
Kinda.
Dark
Yeah.
chocolate mellow.
Look at that. Big old mounded thing.
Oh, that looks good. Mm-hmm.
But the marshmallow just
It's got
kind
a
of...
little cookie on the bottom.
Mm-hmm. Marshmallow just kind of melts away.
It's like that fluff, the
Mhm.
marshmallow fluff.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Now be prepared to hate me. Okay. For those of you that have paid attention to the podcast, you know what this is. This is Pace Picante Ghost Pepper Habanero Extra Hot Salsa.
Oh, man.
And just so you can hear it, yeah, that's the sound of pain coming. Okay.
Fresh pain.
Okay. Put just a little bit in your bowl. You got some space in there. Just move stuff over. Here you go. You pour it. I don't want to accidentally pour too much.
Oh, my God. You can smell it.
Okay. Let's put the lid on. And by the way,
Put a biohazard.
By
on
the
it.
way, this hangs around because this is a trivia punishment when we get into the trivia games.
Oh, really?
Well, yeah. Okay. To help try this. Nope.
Oh, the ruffles.
I picked up some ruffles. They are ribbed for pleasure.
Oh, well, there we go.
All right. Bon appetit.
It's kind of sweet.
Mm-hmm. Till it kicks in.
Yep, I'm waiting for it.
Oh, waiting for it. It's coming.
It's like a slow build. It's like
It starts at the tip of your tongue. I'm going to warn you.
It's like moving its way back.
Mm-hmm.
There's more of these chips. This is good.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
I regret doing this.
Oh, shit. Now it hit. Oh.
But you're not done with it.
Man, it's like right there.
Because you get to dip a Carolina Reaper cheese curl in it.
Oh my god. I might die.
No, well, maybe.
It's gonna be explosive tonight.
Okay. Bon appetit. I'm going to regret this. Okay. Should have brought napkins over, but...
Okay.
Hot.
Yeah, that Reaper really kicks in first, but then that ghost pepper just makes it linger.
It's a trifecta of the three.
Oh my god.
Because it will just kind of hang out on your tongue. And it's going to for a while.
Why am I going for more of the paste? It's delicious though.
That's the problem, is it's got a good flavor, but it sucks because it's hot.
It's hot. Ugh.
I'm going to shove...
As my grandfather would say, this will put hair on your chest.
I thought it was on your nipples, but... All right.
I need a handkerchief, man. My nose is running.
You got that Forrest Gump nose. It just keep running.
Jenny.
Ooh, man.
Jenny, I'll watch the AIDS, baby.
All right, so I am setting this aside.
Oh, that coffee drink really helped.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Oh my god, dude. Wait.
Oh man. There we go. I'll just set those back there for right now.
Holy crap.
Yep, told you. You didn't want to believe me.
It is still there.
It will be for a while. Sometimes it's almost into the episode before you get rid of it all.
Oh my god.
Yep.
I brought my own backup reserve.
Okay. Finishing off this bottle. All right. Well, now that we have done that,
I'm literally sweating.
We're getting into conversation. Whew, we're getting into conversation cards. Okay.
I feel like I'm burning calories after just eating that, just sitting here.
Yep. Okay. Here. I'll split the deck with you.
Oh my god.
We're going to start out. They're just called conversation cards. And they are relationship talks, I guess. You know what? No. Let's go this route.
That's weird. No.
Well, it's not like that type of relationship. It's like just... Yeah, actually, I think this one's okay. Yeah. They're icebreaker cards. Here you go. And then we'll just discard. Okay. If you had to be stuck in an elevator with a famous person, who would you choose?
With a famous person?
Yeah.
Alive or dead?
Any. Pull your mic closer.
Well, if it was alive, it's kind of stuck in an elevator.
Yeah.
Scarlett Johansson.
So
I would totally have a conversation with her.
my initial thing would be, probably someone like Jim Carrey. But then after thinking about it, it's like, how long am I stuck? Because eventually he'd get on your fucking nerves.
Yeah, his personality is like out there, isn't he?
You could say John.
Shit!
What?
I just rubbed my eye, and I had the Carolina Reaper on that finger. Oh God! At the end of the episode, Ray's eye is gonna be red.
But
this eye has been brought to you by Red.
You could say John Cena, but then like as soon as he stops talking, it'd be like you're in there by yourself because you can't see him. And,
oh my God! He's like,
oh dude,
like, oh no!
I can see like my sweat on my forehead.
I know we're glistening, dude.
I don't know. It'd probably have to be someone, someone that's been in situations like that before. I mean, I don't know.
Steven Tyler. No.
Like someone that can easily calm people down. Like, I don't know.
Wait, is it just me and the famous person, or is there other people too?
I think it's just you and the famous person.
Okay.
Someone that's like brings a calming presence. Like, kind of makes the best out of every situation. I mean, I don't know. I mean, maybe what's his name is the right. Maybe Jim Carrey is the right person. Makes you kind of forget about the.
Yeah. You're like, oh, I forgot we were stuck.
Yeah.
Can it be a fictional character? I'd pick Michael Scott.
Go ahead and read.
I'm gonna shuffle these.
Okay, they're not in any certain order, so
yeah. What's the most embarrassing thing that ever happened to you?
Oh, geez.
Oh.
I don't know, man. I mean, there's a couple of them that aren't very PC that I could probably think of. I mean, I knocked a door. Probably the worst one, just because there was so many people, and it was almost worse than it was. But I walked into a door that was a push door or a pull door, but the thing is it came off its hinges.
Oh my God!
I was able to kind of catch it a little bit before it had a chance and lean it against the wall before it had a chance to fall. Yes.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Apparently, I wasn't the only one, and people did it all the time. And it was just kind of the last time. Like, it is just like, it had enough and was like, I'm sick of this shit. And, just let go of its hinges. Yeah.
I feel you, door. I get it.
What about you?
Okay. I've had a couple of... They always happen to me in the fucking bathroom.
Oh, yeah.
It's weird. There's some weird shit that happens in the bathroom.
It always, yeah.
Okay, I'll tell you a story. There was one time I'm at work and I'm going to the bathroom at the urinal, and there's this pube that's on the the little part, the metal part of the plumbing that sits like right there in your face. There's a pube there. I'm like, why is there a pube all the way up
like
here?
4 foot up in there?
Why? And I'm like, I don't like this in my face, so I try to blow it off and like get it out of there, but then it lands on my shirt. And I'm like freaking out, like, so I'm like panicking, like blowing, trying to blow it off of my shirt, but I'm still out because I'm like going to the bathroom. Then this older guy walks in and he sees me blowing on my shirt, like aggressively blowing on my shirt. And he's like, hey, sometimes you just got to get it started. And I'm like, what is it? What? There's so many more questions now. What are you talking about?
What do
I have to get started?
I was at a campground, and embarrassing piss story. And Wasps. There was wasps inside the bathroom because they're not air conditioned or anything like that. And I had one land on. Like, I had my shirt pulled up a little bit, taking a piss, and one landed on my stomach, and I went to swat it away, hit my pecker, and piss sprayed everywhere. I got it all over me. There was someone in the urinal on the urinal next to me that got hit with it. And
like,
luckily they were just as panicked and freaked out about the wasp as I was, because I probably would have gotten my ass kicked any other day of the week if that would have happened.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Let's see. Man, I just got 2 in a row. The same exact thing. What is your favorite movie quote?
My favorite movie quote.
Mine's either "say when" or "I'll be your Huckleberry."
Tombstone. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Those are both from
I think so.
Doc Holliday.
Yeah.
Man, he's badass.
And the life is like a box of chocolates from Forrest Gump.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one. Favorite movie quote. Now I gotta cycle through all of my memory of all these movies. It's like I never really thought of ranking them. There's so many of them.
I mean, what's one that kind of sticks out to you? I guess even. I mean, and you could even go funny. You could go inspirational.
Probably the sun's getting real low.
Yeah.
From Avengers.
Mhm.
Where Scarlett Johansson's just talking to the Hulk.
Yeah.
Starting to calm down. Sun's getting real low.
Yeah. Okay, what's yours?
Okay, so this one says, what's the most adventurous thing you've ever done?
Oh, geez.
I feel like I haven't done it yet.
Man. I don't know how many of those I can legally list off.
Yeah. We might need...
I don't know.
I think it's finally gone.
You know what?
I think the heat.
Oh yeah. It takes. I mean, till you find a seed in between your teeth and reactivate it. I'd say probably. It's going to sound corny, but the most adventurous thing was get in a committed relationship, get married, and have kids. I mean.
That's pretty adventurous.
I mean, there's a lot of people that don't do that, and
it's really risky.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's gambling. Honestly, I really feel like because you can either have a really big payout or, well, I won't say lose everything.
I mean, you can.
You can. There's some people that lose everything, but
yeah.
I mean,
what about you? What's your
most adventurous thing? I went freehand rock climbing one time. That was scary.
Okay. If we're going that route, I guess I went storm chasing with amateurs that made it sound like they knew what they were doing until we got out there.
Are we gonna die?
Felt like it could have happened. I felt that van rocking.
Guys, I think we're too close to the tornado.
If you could invent a new flavor of ice cream, what would it be? Ooh, that's right up my alley. I'm always doing stuff like that.
I'm gonna have a Rick and Morty theme ice cream called Lick 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 Lick, Lick My Balls.
So I make
it'll have malted milk balls in it.
I made some.
You're thinking of it. You're like, that might be a good ice cream.
So I made some different flavors of sherbet. And one of them was salted watermelon and lavender, and I couldn't quite get it right. But I think if I could perfect that, I think that would actually be.
See, here's the thing with lavender, though. A lot of people think of it and they think oh, that's just a smell. They don't think of it like a flavor.
It is.
It can be both, honestly. I grow lavender.
I had it close. Organic. I had it close, but it wasn't quite exactly where I needed it to be.
I will say lavender is a very fragrant kind of
that
flower.
was the problem, is I used too much lavender because it didn't seem like it was going to be that much.
Amount.
Well, and what I did is I let the lavender soak in salted milk for too long.
Yeah.
And so too much of that lavender smell or that lavender flavor came out.
If I have, sometimes with the kids' bath, just to like calm them down, the lavender really helps. So I'll just take a little twig of lavender and
Lemon balm
take
works.
the leaves off and just sprinkle it in the bathtub, and you can like smell the fragrance like throughout the house.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Go ahead. Or well, what's your flavor?
Yeah, we already said
balls one.
Lick my balls.
Okay.
Okay, let's see. If you could learn any language instantly, which one would you choose?
Ooh. It's a toss up. I know a little tiny bit of Spanish. Either enough Spanish to go to Brazil and South America, or enough Italian to go over to Italy. But I feel like more of the country speaks Spanish than Italian, or more of the world speaks Spanish than Italian.
Spanish.
So I'd probably say Spain or Spanish, because you go to Spain, you could go to South America, you could go Latin America.
Can literally go anywhere. That's like Rome, everywhere. Yeah. Shoot. I mean, I kind of know a little bit of Spanish. I'm not bilingual at all. I'm not fluent in Spanish, but I know like certain words.
I know
a lot of the cuss words because of my grandparents. But
I was gonna say I know enough to get me an order at a Mexican restaurant. That's about it right now.
Mucho.
How to get a glass of water and how to ask where the bathroom is.
Agua. No. I'd probably say Russian. I feel like that's a pretty big continent over there.
It's a lot of dead space though.
Yeah, they have like a lot of winter tundra. So
what, are you worried that they might take over us?
No, but
get a head start.
But I mean, Ukrainians, they speak Russian, so it's pretty thick over there in the Eastern European.
All right. What is the most beautiful place you have ever visited? I'd say Colorado, the Rockies.
Yeah. Colorado Springs. We took a trip a while back. I think it was about 2 years ago. Actually, no. Amelia was 1, so it was 3 years ago. But it was in October, and it was snowing. Obviously, I didn't think it would snow that much though in October, but yeah, it was beautiful. Literally, we had a cabin that was right off the sides of the mountains. So you could, like, as soon as you wake up, boom, there's the mountain.
Well,
it was cool.
You talk about snow in October. I mean, someone just shared something where they just had snow the other day
it's
in
snowing
Montana.
Now. Yeah, Northern Rockies, dude. They got like 10 inches. My cousin's up
I'm
there
jealous.
right
I'm jealous. I hate the heat.
My cousin, she's up there right now.
Yeah.
I need to text her and make sure she's safe.
I don't think it's that bad.
I'm sure they're fine.
All right, what you got?
If you could have any fictional device that grants you knowledge or information, what would it be and why?
Bat sonar.
Oh, really?
Yep. That beat you to it?
That's a good one though.
Yeah.
What's the
or you could do the
Doctor
what women?
Who? No. The Doctor Who sonic screwdriver. You know what I'm talking about? Have you watched that?
Doctor Who? I don't know. I don't watch Doctor Who.
I definitely want the sonic screwdriver. I'm gonna change the world with this.
If you could star in a movie, what genre would it be? Ooh, definitely horror or action. I mean, just because...
You want to star in a horror movie?
Or action movie.
Dude, like, let me kill some people.
Well, no, you just got to think, dude, like, there's not that much dialogue to those movies, so you don't have to remember a bunch of lines.
Oh, true.
All you got to do is just...
You're thinking of it from, like, a production standpoint.
Dude, you just got to wait for the explosions or the chase and stuff like that.
And then when the action part actually kicks in, you're like, okay, stuntman.
Yeah. They're like, Snot Man.
Yeah. They're like, you're getting paid extra for this.
Yeah.
Like, what? I thought that was part of the benefit package. Shoot. I would say
Porno.
I almost went there, but then I was like, no, maybe not.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. Maybe some sort of drama. I like dramatic acting because it's like you can pull like emotions out of it and stuff.
Porno.
Like, sir, you're too sweaty for this. You cannot
Pornhub
be
Shorts. Pornhub Shorts now starring Raymond.
They're like 12 seconds.
Come on, we're supposed to get 30 seconds.
You hear the most of it is just the director yelling, "Why? Why did we pick him?"
If you're not first, you're last, right?
Hey, there you go.
All right. What's
Ricky
your
Bobby?
shake and bake?
Okay. What's the most thrilling adventure activity you've ever done?
I don't know.
I feel like that kind of answers.
Yeah,
that's already been answered.
Ask a different one.
If you could have any talent instantly, what would it be?
I really wish I could play musical instruments.
Yeah, like instantly. You
I
pick
just
up a guitar just in Guitar Center and you're just like, and they're like, whoa, what the fuck?
Play the forbidden riff and get kicked out. Yeah, I mean, like, sitting behind you in a tub back there, I've got a ukulele that I bought with intentions of learning to play and stuff like that.
Ding, 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 ding.
And
The SpongeBob theme song.
I kind of so back in elementary school, I tried to learn the violin and I got bored with it because I felt like I got it, and then I got bored with it, and so then I quit orchestra, and that's kind of where it went. I mean, I can create on apps and make music all the time, but as far as actually playing music, I can't do it.
Yeah. It's difficult to like compose your own like songs, music. Just generating that, it's really difficult because you kind of have to have a mindset where you're piecing everything together.
Mhm.
That's why bands take forever to make songs.
Yeah. What about you? What would yours be?
Any talent instantly. Being
Helicopter,
good at sex. No.
Look what I can do.
Oh my god. Fucking Mad TV, that's what that's from.
Yeah.
Oh,
Stewie.
I haven't watched
Stewart.
it. Yeah, Stewart. No, I always wanted to play the drums, and I've kind of learned like a little bit of it, but I don't keep up with it. And
Yeah.
I don't have drums, so it's like, how am I going to keep up with it?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'd love to learn how to do that instantly. That would be so cool. Just start doing the hot for teacher
Yeah.
solo.
What is your favorite way to spend a rainy day? For me, it's probably just kind of not doing a whole lot of anything. I mean, I always have stuff that I can work on for the podcast. I do t-shirt designs, board game designs. So just kind of binge watching some stuff and, kind of picking and choosing what I mess with on my computer. I mean, generally most days that it rains, I'm dealing with work related stuff, but
Yeah, sometimes I mean that's if we're stuck inside, I kind of like the paint.
yeah,
It's kind of like get that
that's good.
like nature vibe inside the house,
I mean, sleeping in is kind of...
Oh yeah, that's always great. Who
I
doesn't
mean,
love
well,
sleeping in?
And we had rain last night, and both of us not both of us, but Bailey and I, my wife, we both slept through alarms, and it's just so much easier to sleep when it's raining. I mean,
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's that sound machine. It's
Yep.
that sound machine effect. The trickle of the rain.
Just go for your next one.
Well, I don't know. I feel like also rainy days. Why are people always like afraid of going in the rain?
I don't know.
I don't
I'm
get it.
always worried my
Like,
hair
it's
is going to
water.
get wet.
Like, I'm gonna get wet. I don't give a shit. It's
Well,
water.
it
It'll
and
dry.
it kind of depends. It kind of depends on how long. Like today, I had to work outside for a while.
Yeah.
And I got soaked, and
Yeah.
it's just an uncomfortable feeling after
I guess
that.
it depends on like what you have to do after.
Yeah, like I got
Like,
soaked.
I'm running to my car and I'm gonna get soaking wet. But then it's like, oh, I don't want to ruin my car.
Yeah, but then it's kind of like, do you have to change the clothes with you? Do you have to go into work? Like, I had to change shoes because my shoes got soaked, and you could smell like wet feet from,
Yeah.
5 feet away.
Yeah.
And
I saw a lady running into work today, and she tripped like on her own shoestring
Ate
or whatever.
shit.
Yeah, she like fell in the rain, and I was like, and I went over to like go help her, but she got up immediately, and I was like, oh, and I was like, maybe I should just
Yeah.
like avert my attention somewhere else so that she doesn't feel embarrassed. It's like, sorry.
So what do you got for your next card?
This says, what is your favorite way to bring joy to others' lives? Fingering. No.
Fingering guitar strings, huh?
There you go.
I don't know. Like I like making people laugh. One of my favorite things to do, and I don't do it as often as I should, is to cook good, big, home cooked meals, and
Yeah.
and create like food. Food is,
Brings people together.
I know it's kind of a weird thing, but like my love language is kind of pleasing people, and I like doing that by
Acts of service.
acts of
Yeah.
service type stuff. I don't mind cooking for people. I don't mind creating stuff for people. I do a little bit of photography and glass engraving, like I've mentioned before, and it is impossible for me to put a price on those when I do those. A lot of times I will engrave stuff and just give to people.
Yeah.
Or, just charge them for whatever it costs me for the material.
Yeah, that's
And-
kind of like that's like with my paintings.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of my paintings that I do are actually for my family members. Like, I have this large painting that I'm working on right now that's actually for my grandmother. And it's taking me forever because it's oil painting, and it's really difficult to get like the skin tones down, I realize.
Yeah.
Like, when you're painting a woman's face, you're like, oh, I messed up now because it's dry and it looks like she has a beard.
Then your grandma's like, why I look like
Why-
Oompa Loompa?
Why is this lady bearded? Like, oops.
What is the best meal you've ever had? That's such a broad question. I don't know that there's a right answer for that. I'd say the meal that I crave the most is basically anything that my dad would have cooked. My dad was a great cook. It's kind of where I got all my inspiration from. And just to have one of his home cooked meals again
Yeah.
would be
Yeah.
great. I think it'd be great. I'd love it.
My stepdad, when he would cook, he would make things like biscuits and gravy or chicken fried steak. Oh
Yeah.
my god, when he would make that stuff, he would rarely cook, and it was usually when it's like, well, mom's sick, so we'll just go ahead and make something up. Or
Yeah.
it's like if it's not pizza, then dad's cooking something.
Mhm.
And if dad's cooking it something, it's because we don't have any pizza money.
Yeah.
But yeah, I remember those. They were delicious. It's like he would always make his own gravy. I'm like, dang, Dad, this is delicious. Yeah. I'm gonna jump back to that. What is your favorite way to bring joy to others' lives? Also, I feel like, honestly, just having conversations with people in general, just anybody. You can have a conversation with anybody.
Yeah.
And all you have to do is listen to them and empathize with them, and you will make their day.
I'd even go simpler than that. I think just an acknowledgement of people, just the smiling and looking
Yeah.
their way.
Like, hey,
How
how you doing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Simple opening a door, or
I feel
you
like
know.
there's a lot of introverted people out there, who find it so difficult to connect with people, and it's because they don't know how to have a conversation. And I think it mainly. I think it might be because they don't know how to start a conversation because they think that they have to start a conversation.
Yeah.
But it's like if you just go up and say hi to someone, you've already started a conversation. So yeah. Okay, next question.
What's yours?
If you could have, oh wow, this is weird. If you could have a conversation with any character from a video game, who would it be? I don't play a lot of video games.
You know what? It'd probably be someone on Pokemon. I'd figure out why the hell they are letting their 10-year-old children leave the house on worldwide adventures by themselves. Like to try to catch dangerous wild monsters that could kill them.
Yeah.
Like, why would you do that?
I feel like this is a question for our viewers. I feel like there's got to be some gamers out there, right?
I mean, and I play a lot of games. I feel like
I like the games that I play are like Mario Kart and like
I mean, maybe
Call of Duty.
Bowser.
I don't really want to have
maybe Bowser. Like, hey, like, why do you keep stealing the princess if Mario
Like,
keeps
hey,
rescuing her? Like,
you want to stop kidnapping Princess
yeah.
Peach?
Like, eventually, there's got to be some sort of law enforcement that is going to imprison
sure
you.
You're gonna go to prison.
Tell me about one of your favorite memories from your childhood. Christmases. You know, when my aunt and her family would come up from Mississippi, and then we would all meet at my grandma Parker's house. You know, it was one of the few times each year, and it didn't always happen every year, where we would get together with the Parker side, my dad's side of the family. And, you know, I miss that. Unfortunately, you know, although we stay in contact, we're not all super close like we used to be, and it sucks. I miss a lot of them, and, you know, we're a lot of out of contact with them. But yeah, probably Christmases.
Yeah. I don't know. So throughout this whole separation with my wife and stuff, my views have started to change, and it's weird because it's like, why didn't I realize this sooner? But my favorite childhood memories was all the road trips that we used to do. My mom and my dad, or even with my grandparents, just going out and driving on the road just to get to like a destination. But like usually we'd go over to like California. We took a whole road trip to California.
Yeah.
And we only stayed at my cousin's for like a week, and then we came back home. But the whole thing was the trip to there.
Yeah.
And I feel like nowadays I don't think a lot of people get to do that.
I like 2-lane travels. And that is something that is coming with this podcast. We are going to be doing some episodes where we will be recording conversation on the way to, and then
on the road.
Yeah. I have this cool little mount I can set on the dash.
Yeah.
And then it points the camera at us.
Nice.
But yeah, we can have a conversation while we're driving.
Sweet.
And then we can sit there and
we'll have to get probably different microphones though.
I've got some wire. I've got different microphones. I mean, I've got a whole bunch of equipment. But essentially we will be doing some small town travels. We'll be checking out Old Jefferson Town over in Oskaloosa. We'll be going and checking out like Eudora Historical Museum, some of the historic cemeteries around, things like that. So a lot of the 2-lane things are going to be happening. But yeah. What about you? What's your next card?
I was cycling through some of them.
I was gonna say I'll do a couple more, and then we will.
What's your favorite type of cuisine?
Food.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Food
like
in general.
Like, you know, I say Italian, but then I'm like, man, what about like
free
Mexican food? And then I say Mexican food. It's like, well, what about Chinese food? Like,
Oh yeah.
it's just, and then, you say Chinese food and you're like, well, what about burgers?
See, I was raised with Mexican food, so when people say Mexican food, and I'm like, why'd you go get Taco Bell? Like,
Yeah,
it's not Mexican.
that's not
food.
real Mexican.
That's
No.
not Mexican food.
No, we had, so when I worked at Kingston Printing, we had Mexican temps that would come in.
Yeah.
And not just Mexican. I guess they were from South America, Latin America.
Oh,
and
there's at Stouse, they used to have my previous job. They used to have like people from like the Philippines and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
like
they would
everywhere.
bring in these temps, and the temps would bring in these tamales. And I'm sitting there just thinking, your basic average, not average, but your basic tamales.
Yeah.
And then these things would have like green beans in it and pea mash and stuff like that. And I'm just like, I've never had tamales like this before. Like I did, and part of it was explained to me that part of it comes from, part of it is, it's a filler.
Yeah.
And it's used a lot in like poor countries.
Yeah.
But then part of it was explained to me is like, that's just the way they make them.
Yeah.
And
it's just throwing in vegetables and
yeah.
Yeah, well, the way we make my family, when we do tamales, it's usually around Christmas. So we'll get together in November and we'll make a whole big batch of tamales, and all of us will get some. And we usually make, occasionally, we'll make some sweet ones too.
Yeah.
Like cinnamon, sugar, or whatever.
So I saw where someone made some, and I put this on Facebook a long time ago, and people grilled me for it, and they're like, no. But I saw where people were taking Flamin' Hot Cheetos.
Oh, yeah?
And they were mixing that dust. They blended them up and mixed that in with...
like a chili powder.
Well, they blended it up, and then they mixed it with the masa.
Yeah?
And made them like that.
That sounds pretty good. I kind of want to try that now.
But then I've also
the Cheetos. Those are corn chips. They're like corn-based chips. So that's actually what we want. So
yeah,
I mean, the masa that we use, it's corn.
Okay,
so
we are each going to do one more card, and then
by the way, my favorite cuisine. I would say Mexican, but I love Asian food.
Asian food's great.
Like my favorite is cashew chicken.
Speaking of Flamin' Hot
delicious.
Cheetos, I was at Hy-Vee today.
Yeah.
And picking up some snacks for tonight and for future episodes. And they have Flaming Hot Cheeto crusted sushi.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Okay, now
I almost grabbed it, and we might have to if they still have it when we film our next episode. But yeah. Okay, my last card. What is the strangest dream you've ever had?
Oh.
I think the strangest dream I ever had was where it was like...
Analyze this. No.
Well, it started off where I was talking to someone. I was in school still. And I was talking to someone.
Oh, you had this dream when you were younger?
And then no. And then all of a sudden, like, everyone started breaking out in song, and it turned into a damn fucking musical. And it's just like
High School Musical.
Yeah, it was the weirdest damn thing because I was like, I'm not a breakout into song person. Like, I'll sing some little bullshit songs while we're in the car, but
weird dreams. Okay. Do you remember the scene from Black Sheep when he's doing the with Chris Farley when he's talking about the dream that he had? He's on the phone with someone and he thinks it's like an adult. He's talking about his yo-yos and Twinkies, and he's like, oh, sweetheart, I'm sorry. Can you get your daddy on the phone? It's like, don't hang up. Oh, that was great. No, the strangest dream that I've had, I can remember vaguely, but my grandma was like sitting in the corner, it was I think it was a library setting, and there was Jimi Hendrix playing in the background, like on a stage, and I'm like, yeah, it's kick ass. And I was like, what is my grandma doing here? Like, what? And then they brought out some enchiladas, but they were made wrong. So like
Weird.
they like when they tried to give it to us, everybody kept unwrapping them, and I'm like, what are we doing? Like, why are we dumping the food out of the enchiladas? Eat it.
Out of the tortillas.
Like, what is going on? And then I woke up because it was like shocking. Like, what is happening?
Well, all right, last card. Pick a good one.
What is one thing that you have learned about yourself in the past year? Shoot.
Ooh.
A lot of stuff.
Not something that I've necessarily learned, but something that I've decided. That I need to take more time to do stuff kind of for myself. And this is the example, the podcast. I tried to launch in this about 3 years ago, 4 years ago. COVID kind of screwed it up, and I just decided that it was, between that and the designing shirts and stuff, I've started I'm sacrificing some sleep for it, but yeah,
but that's his work. That's like everybody's.
Yeah.
Like, if you love it, it's not going to make you sleepy.
I guess one thing that I am, glad that I started doing was I used to get ideas in my head while I was sleeping, and I would wake up and have to work on the idea.
Oh, yeah.
And now I'm able to just kind of store it in my memory and just keep going.
I have a notebook. I literally have a notepad because I get random ideas throughout the day. So just like write it down. That's I have to write it down. I have my ADHD. I realize that's something that I learned about myself. My ADHD like really controls my life.
Yeah,
a lot of it, and a lot of it has to do with impulse control and just prioritizing things. I've learned that I suck at prioritizing things. That's something that I really have to work on because I know what I have to do, and I can remember all of that I have to do.
Yeah.
But then I don't do them in the proper order where it's like, this really needed to get done. This probably could have waited till the next day.
I overbook myself a lot, and I think that's one of my faults, but I have learned
everything.
Well, I've learned that I can still please and make people happy.
Yeah.
But also
you don't have to
control it.
Yeah, you don't have to.
But yeah.
That's another thing that I've been trying to remind myself. I don't have to make everybody happy.
Like to thank everyone for tuning in. Thank you, Ray, for helping me out here.
By the way, this bandage on my arm, I donate plasma. So
drugs.
Yeah,
but
I would bandage it.
Yeah. But yeah, thank you, Ray, for joining me, and this was fun. You'll see Ray. We're gonna try to get back on this weekly schedule, and we're going to try to squeeze in stuff. I know I'd like to get back to some of the video game episodes, so it wouldn't be that hard for me to take the video game system and the recording stuff over to your house, and then after you get kids to bed, then we can record episodes there.
Yeah.
But yeah, we have a bunch of ideas and stuff in the pipeline. No, it's all on TV. We don't have to worry. They don't see anything.
Oh, that's true.
But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in, and for new beginnings with the Soapbox Smorgasbord podcast, and hope to see you guys next time. Thank you.
Later.